Afternoon. This is the Nifty Alpha. I'm Pio. I'm here with my co-hosts Nifty Nick
It's a
and
Nick sandwich. It's a Nick sandwich, baby.
I don't know about that.
You're muted,
and
Nick. But dude, these two colors, we're literally giving the Nick sandwich. This is
I don't want any Nick's. I don't want any Nick sandwich. This is me, Nifty Nick, and the sophisticated art speculator who is also named Nick, and this is the Nifty Alpha. This is a continuation of the morning NFT Alpha Twitter Spaces open mic that we do. Please subscribe to this channel and join our Discord. This is where we do deep dives into projects that are trending based on data that we pull from the marvelous website called thenifty.com. You can scrub forward to the projects that you want to hear most about by going off of the timestamps in the description. How are you gentlemen doing today?
I'm going to rate that intro, Pio, and I'm going to give it, we're going to go for like a 6 or a 7 on that one. 6 or 7. You're muted, Nick.
You're muted, Nick.
I'm feeling great today, so I'm going to give him an 8.5. I've had a great day. Okay.
Why are we loading this project right out the gate? Pio, you didn't even mention the projects that we're doing, and we're going straight in to this one. I'm going to leave and come back when you guys are done discussing this.
No, let's just talk.
Garbage.
We've had some news today. Bored Ape Yacht Club pierced 30 ETH floor down to 28 ETH. We've seen some support there.
Oh, I'm going to murder you.
I've made peace with my bags. Okay, so that's why I am at peace. I've made peace with my bags, and I'm open spiritually in an NFT sense to new opportunities. One of them was a heavy metal arbitrage NFT play. But overall, just feeling great.
So let's talk about, are those 5 SOL? You can buy that for 5 SOL right now?
Not a chance.
This is definitely not refreshed. Let's refresh it.
I've been in the Tungsten game for a long time.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I should have swept the floor.
Yeah, so I was lucky enough to mint one. Shout out Easy Eats. This guy is a Solana wizard. He drops a ton of alpha on our morning Twitter Spaces.
You were calling him a nerd before. You were saying that
never called him a
part-time job.
It was, and now it's his full-time job. Real, recognize real. So, this morning on our Twitter Spaces, he dropped this alpha, and he was like, "Yo, 500 mint. It's like these tungsten cubes." FTX is involved, and if you didn't hear the news today, FTX just raised money at a $26 billion valuation. They're attached to Solana, they're attached to Salamita, whatever. Well, FTX officials' Twitter account,
Salamita, I like that.
Yeah, exactly. Has been tweeting has been tweeting out about the project, and so all the stars aligned. It sold out in less than a minute. I got 1 for 2 Solana at mint, and then I was just like, these make sense, like from an Ether Rock standpoint, like literally the FTX team created this. So then I bought another at 8, and just feeling real good. I mean, I don't have to say anything else. Look at the floor.
I mean, I'll give Pio at least is correct with his thumbnail for today's video about my feelings about this show. And this tungsten hot garbage, because I missed one episode. You
didn't miss one episode. Oh, you mean the morning show? Yeah, you did miss that.
Yeah, I missed one episode. We did. You all discuss it, and for once we make money. One time we make money out of literally the past month. We make some money, and this is what we end up with. See that
sophisticated rock speculator? It's true. I mean, here's the thing: when you're in a bear market, right? It's the same in the stock sometimes. Like people, they retreat to safety, they retreat to hard assets, commodities, industrials. This cube is backed by a real, actual cube of tungsten. I'm not even joking. And at any time, you can redeem it and get that tungsten shipped to you.
Or some worthless fucking tungsten.
You don't know it's worthless. Do you know anything about tungsten? You know the price per pound, the PP. On this?
the PPLB.
The PPP on this is it almost is as dense as gold. Did you know that? I bet you didn't know that. It's almost as dense as gold. It's up there.
Yeah, there's a lot of things as dense as gold. It doesn't make it worth it, worth a ton. But
It's backed by a hard asset. Okay, it's not some
I'd be
fugazi
interested to
NFT.
see people claim this actual tungsten because
Dude, it'll be more valuable than an NFT. You'll put it in like one of those. You ever been in a museum, like a little glass kind of like chamber in your office? People are going to drool over that. Is that a 1 out of 500 made by the FTX team, who's now worth $400 billion? One of the 1/500s that they made? Yeah, it's one of the 1/500s that they made. Of course.
Look what Micah G just said.
he said, I like that he switched subjects. That's great. Oh, we're moving away from. Hey, sorry about that.
This is breaking
Nick.
news.
I guess
but
we're moving on. We already knew that
breaking
this was
news.
breaking news. This has been discussed in the
Breaking
Discord
news.
for the past hour. Pio just hasn't been present in it because he's really not part of the community.
That's tough, Casey Johnson. That's happened to me before. I literally have done that before. So
you're in the wrong thing. You want to go to 10KTF stock room, which is where
I
the
didn't know
items
if he
are.
was saying. Well, I mean, I also bought a backpack because I'm smart, but
There's
okay,
also
oh, the rubber. Ooh, oh man. Oh
no,
man,
the rubber is not the
go.
item. That's not the item you're looking at, dude. Go to 10KTF on Twitter. That's what.
Look at the rubber, bro.
That's what you want to. Oh my god.
that right there?
Look at that rubber, dude. Let's go.
How much rubber did you get?
Yeah, like 15 rubber, dude. I'm the number one individual holder of rubber. I'm not even joking. I'm the number one individual holder of rubber on the market right now, unless someone tries to accumulate here. So when rubber's at a shortage, I'm the rubber mafia. Okay, I set the fucking price. Okay, I told you guys if it dropped below 0.3, I was gonna gobble up your bags. Okay, and now look, it's never going back there again.
It's over. The ship is sailed.
Look at this. Look, Nick's coming in here looking like he's an all-star batter, just coming straight on.
I haven't had a miss.
I just signed $100 million deal, baby. Y'all are about to recognize the home runs I'm about to hit.
Once again, rubber, commodity play. Okay, I'm in tungsten cubes, and I'm in rubber, and I own a pair of scissors, and I own leather. I'm in hard NFT assets. NFT assets backed by actual real things. Okay, I own rubber. I own a pair of scissors. I own leather. I own a tungsten cube. Okay.
I'm
feeling wonderful right now, man. These bags are getting pumped. I wonder what news. Whoppy's watching the show. Yo, Whoppy, what's going on? What's happening?
What do you mean?
Dude, it's pumping. It's
Load the Twitter. Load the Twitter, and that gives you the answer. Come on, man. Get on top of this, Pio.
The toads are stealing the supplies now. So now they're stealing these supplies, right? Get it now?
Oh, are they buying them? Is that it?
And they're showing you which ones you have. You get replaced with other items. So you get a hoodie.
Look at this.
Yeah, dude, Pio's informing us like this is the first time we've seen it because literally the entire Discord has been discussing this, Pio.
Hey, Pio, can you pull episode?
Hey, if you guys want to be early on information and before Pio's aware of it, join our Discord. It's the nifty.com/Discord.
We were talking about this
the
second it happened. If you're out of the gate in 1.5 minutes, give you a little alpha.
You literally could have bought the floor.
Move 10% above the floor, so you're not chopping at the bottom. Get 10% above the floor, okay? You could have gotten some rubber. I checked after the news that dropped in our Discord. The rubber was at 25 cents. I even thought about getting another rubber. I thought about going up to 16 rubbers, okay? You were sleeping because you're not in the Discord, and you could have got yourself a 2x in about 45 minutes.
We were blowing up. We were blowing it up, and I also unfortunately bought the cloth at a lower price.
Hoodies? What do you need for a hoodie?
You need the spool and the scissors. I don't have the spool.
No, the hoodie.
The spool now.
You need the tape for the hoodie.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Micah looking real good right now, tough boy. Yeah, real cool, Micah.
Hilarious. I'm getting a pair of fucking socks. That's what I'm getting. It's a bunch of bullshit. Look at Nick's disappointment. Oh my gosh, that is so good.
Fucking price on them right now.
The tape is pushing 5
Oh my
ETH.
god, 5 ETH. Dude, I don't think it's real hoodies anyways, but clearly everyone wants a hoodie.
I gotta move money around if I want one.
Dude, you're gonna pay
Too
5
late.
ETH on
we,
this?
we were early, man.
There's
we were
no
early
way.
on it. The buying
There's no way.
window is
Let's just say
closed.
this. We were on this show. You know what you can do is you can sell some leather at a premium right now, man. Sorry, you can sell the rubber.
What can I make with rubber?
Nothing yet.
Nothing.
Are you
yet.
fucking kidding me? These guys are fucking blowing my strategy.
This is as good as it gets.
Well, we were early on.
Oh no, rubber for the shoes, and a thimble.
Where are you seeing the shoes?
Fucking if you hit expand on it.
Expand on what?
The shoes.
Oh,
the
I
picture
see
of
the shoes. The shoes are new. They just dropped that. What?
Oh, okay.
That requires a lot of supplies. Holy cow, man. Does that mean that you need the shoes plus those things? Because that's what I was guessing with the backpack item, that it wasn't actually a backpack.
Micah, are you listening right now? How much is it going to cost to rent that fucking long ass tape measure? Like friend discount.
Look at his face. He's serious about it. It's so
The hoodie's going to be the preem. Everyone's going to want a hoodie. Fucking pair of shoes, whatever.
You don't need
Dude,
shoes.
the pair of shoes, are you kidding me? People are going to be hyped about the shoes as well.
You never bought it.
Micah never bought it. Micah never bought it.
Dude, this one requires scissors, a spool, what is this other, the leather, the thimble. I mean, you need the whole
darkness,
thing.
my old friend.
You need the whole thing.
I was such an idiot. You don't need rubber and hoodies, but I'll still make a lot on the shoes. Don't worry. I'm just in the shoe game now.
We're going to make a lot on the whole damn thing.
I'm going to hard assets. It still don't matter.
But yeah, why am I even complaining? This is a great day. 10K TF stock room to the moon. Tungsten cubes, hard assets to the moon. Let's go.
It's just like, what am I? Okay. So for those who don't know, actually, real recap, because someone was asking about 10K TF, here's the deal. 10K TF was a stealth project that launched. And out of nowhere, they launched with shoes and backpacks for different NFT holders that already had existing projects. Started with Bored Apes, went on to Cool Cats and some other items that you could get in on it with, Mutant Apes, Oni Force, etc. Then they released out of nowhere this 10K TF stock room. During this process, we find out that Beeple is actually behind this project, in addition to a sort of rock star team. It has affiliations with big brands. And those big brands like Louis Vuitton are going to be creating a hoodie that Nick doesn't have access to. That's what's going down right now. But in terms of this project, yeah, people were speculating on it. We've discussed it extensively on this show and mentioned that you definitely want to get in on this. And yeah, I mean, it's going up. So that's where it's headed. Nick does have a monopoly on one of the supplies, but he doesn't own Park Place or Boardwalk. Unfortunately, he owns you're muted. But he owns one of the purple.
I own the fucking Browns.
So, Browns aren't bad.
Yellows.
Yellows are decent.
Yellows are decent. I'm good. I'm happy, dude. This is good. This is good, man. These were good, solid plays, well researched. Not by us, I might add, although we did get some alpha from a friend named Danny. He's the one who first put him in the project. But at the same time, Whoppy dropping the hot saucy in the Discord. And just want to let you know,
we have a whole channel in there discussing
there's
this, by the
layers coming to this Discord. You want to get in now before you're on the outside layer of the onion. And Whoppy, he's at the core. In Easy Eats, he's at the core, right? Tungsten Cubes, 23.3. Wash FM.
Ooh, you remember that Wash FM?
Yeah, dude. I was all about the Wash FM.
Baby.
DC, baby. Let's go.
Go to sleep to some of those nighttime jams.
Wash FM.
Wow, that's a classic. Okay, so Are we done with this? Are we done with this tungsten?
Yeah. I'm feeling good. I want to brag too much. You know, Cash had a big guap, still sitting on a cube, profit locked in, feeling good.
You got a cube, you got leather, you got all these items.
What'd you sell at? What'd you buy it and what'd you sell at?
I bought at 2 and 8, and I sold at 24.5. One of them. Yeah, so 14 sold, so about 150% profit, and then still holding the cube, baby.
Oh my god! You know,
dude, the Solana wallet is like fun, is super fun bucks. Like
it's funny money. Solana feels cheap when you're flipping it. You know, get a little 2, little 3, little 4. You know, give me a tenner.
Made a little bit for my job today.
How much is it worth? I'm not sure.
Well, now it's at like 180 or something like that, which is really interesting. We should have bought a little more. I'm not going to tell my fiance that, but so
CreatureToadz. CreatureToadz.
So let's give the overview of this first. Let's start with well, actually, I like the project. We can set the context and then dive into the numbers because the numbers are important. We're all about data around here, except Pio when he's making the title for the YouTube each day. But don't worry about that. So in terms of the CreatureToadz, it's a mixture of Creature World and CrypToadz. And it's literally just a derivative project with no other promise than this looking cool. And right now, if you bought in, you've 3x'd your money. And we're looking at a little over 3x. You bought in for what was the mint price on this, Pio? Scroll up.
I don't know.
Scroll up.
We don't know.
I can tell you. It was 0.07 or 0.08. I have it on my Ether scan.
My sources say with gas, you were getting in at like 0.12 early.
No.
Yeah.
I got.
With gas.
I'm gonna tell you.
With gas.
Price. No, I understand the inclusion of gas. I'm just
with
telling you.
Gas.
You got to include the gas.
You got to include the gas.
So I'm gonna tell you. I got Croak.
Okay.
And I bought one for 0.088. Oh my God. What was the price that you said, Nick?
0.12.
Yeah, basically. It was 0.088 plus 0.043 for gas. Call it 0.044. I'm in at 0.13.
What did I say again?
0.12.
Yeah, okay. So my sources are correct. And then they said another tranche of people got in at 0.22. If you minted very late, gas really spiked, you got in around 0.3. So there's some people that bet early on the minting, sitting on a nice 3xer. A lot of people sitting on a 2xer. Some people sitting flat. But overall, in this kind of market, that's a success.
Can someone ban Easy from the Easy Eats from the comments?
I love how frustrated you are by the Solana stuff. I think it's pretty hilarious. CreatureToadz, is this a buy at under 0.3?
Nah, but a good min if you minted it.
What's it a buy at to you? 0.2?
Not buying.
No, this is a not buy potentially. Like, what are you getting into this with? Like, what are you doing? Pio, this is one of those situations. I don't know. You're familiar with this derivative project, Wicked Ape Bone Club. I don't know if you want to check out the floor on that one, but you had minted that and you watched that go to the moon and thought that project was the next Bored Ape Yacht Club. So that's what you were betting on there. And
I never said I thought it was the next Bored Ape Yacht Club. I thought that it would break 1 ETH, and I was totally wrong. And I had several opportunities to cash it out at 0.8 and chose not to. So instead, I cashed out at 0.2 like a genius.
What Mike has said, I would buy after reveal. You know, if you want to gamble, yeah, if you want to gamble, maybe hit a rare, then you can gamble here, but it'll probably dump a little bit on reveal and you can get it at a better price if you like the project. I personally like double derivatives, but the key to a double derivative is that you're in a raging hard bull market.
Yeah, you don't want to be in here right now. I honestly, I think I may get I'm like nervous in this position, primarily because we've only seen the beginning of this bull market. We like this is taste number 1 of what's going to come.
A bear? We are going bull.
The NFT bear, we are going to get absolutely neutered in the NFT space. And there's going to be a lot of zombies walking around, literally, that were like former NFT holders and now saying like,
And now they're scamming crypto tokens.
We're gonna be saying we gonna make it, but it's gonna be coming from like, no, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. It's not gonna be like, yeah, we gonna make it, baby. Those bags are pumping. Those bags are pumping.
Yeah.
Instead, it's gonna be like, no, guys, don't worry. We are going to make it. That's what we said. That's
Step
what we've
one,
been saying
make
all along.
peace with your bags. Step 2, sit around.
Sit around and just live through it.
Sit around.
You gotta
go to the gym. Start working out.
Yeah.
Take long walks.
Pio loves putting his favorite images to put on screen are the ones that are going to make you start
give people a seizure,
convulsing over in the corner, observing these images. It's like this like rotating GIF. Dude, this reminds me of like the GeoCities days where you could like put GIFs on there. Anyways,
or MySpace.
Yeah, or MySpace.
Just for the younger crowd.
Yeah, that's for the slightly younger crowd if they first got introduced to GIFs. Then
for like the 26 to 28-year-old crowd, they like just caught that rip.
Do you think they were in MySpace? I don't know. I feel
they were cool in like fourth, fifth grade.
Oh, that's a little.
They were cool.
That's a little weird.
I'm just thinking the age, 26. I don't know the math. You do it.
Okay, so that's CreatureToadz. Pio, let's talk about the third project. I'm just kidding. You didn't pick a third project. You didn't put it on there. You like literally took our entire format, threw it out the window. There's a couple of items to discuss here, though. Let's talk about them real quick. Jungle Freak still pumping. 10K TF right now is the number 2 project next to CreatureToadz. OG Crystals. That's an item to be discussed. Is an option. And then Not a Rug is the other one that I've seen some comments. I've seen people on the Discord. There's a lot of conversation around Not a Rug. By the way, this information is coming from the nifty.com. That's where Pio just went. You're going to want to get on that email list because, I mean, I can't tell you that special things are coming, but there is a possibility that special things are coming, and you're going to want to have access to them. And when Nifty Nick says that there's special things coming, let me tell you, that's as good as Beeple saying that.
So Jungle Freaks is pumping because there is an airdrop coming. I believe the snapshot is either
Did you
tonight
just
or tomorrow
skip
morning.
all of the projects that I mentioned? Literally, you
talk
skipped
about
over
this
all
one
of
for a
them.
quick minute.
Just 1 second. And then P, if you can work me out on this, how old is this project?
It's like a week.
This is like 15 days old.
So that's interesting. We're doing a 1 week
An
after
immediate
launch airdrop.
Yeah.
That's a first. So we'll see how that goes.
The airdrop. So I'm actually taking a close look at the airdrop, and I might buy the airdrop because
great bear market move. I like that.
But you know what I mean?
Lower risk, lower upside.
Look, you never know, man.
Stay the fuck away from this thing, man. Are you kidding me? Dude, we only discussed this project because someone in the comments is holding those bags.
I don't know, man. I'm saying that this airdrop might be something to
Jungle
scope.
Freaks. But I will say Pio has a different sort of stylistic vibe than
yeah, this is more like young adult art than children art. It's a little bit more up the rung. It's not fully at the adult level, but it's a nice like hybrid.
Yeah.
There's probably like
a Trostly.
Wow, a 1.2 ETH floor. This is ridiculous, dude.
You could have bought it at 0.8 yesterday, you boneheads.
And appreciate it against ETH. Are you kidding me?
It's crazy.
Oh, fun fact. CreatureToadz dropped the floor on creatures.
Like people sold creatures for the toads?
Oh.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because they got them to get the toad and then sold them.
Oh,
and the floor crashed to like 2 ETH.
You're kidding me.
No.
It's 2 ETH?
I don't know if it bounced back, but there's like a ton of selling at like 2.1.
Oh my God.
That's a good entry point.
People are, people are in and out of the game right now. They're doing hit and runs, It's hit and run season.
Dude, this is it's time to play that hit and run. I don't think crypto's hit 2 ETH. Are you being serious?
You gotta be nimble. I mean, look at the book, dude. Have I been wrong yet?
Pio, are you going to load up any of these projects we've
I'm
just
loading.
Look at
One of my
CreatureToadz.
normie friends that's a recent entrant into the NFT space just texted me that Doge Pound is going to flip Bored Apes.
Dude, CreatureToadz is at an almost 5 ETH floor.
He was talking about Creature World.
Oh, Creature World.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Creature
Creature
World.
World.
Yeah.
What's
It
it at,
dropped
2?
like 2 more.
Doge Pound is not flipping Bored Apes. Maybe it does. I mean, honestly, all you need is a bunch of people to literally say, we're not selling. That's all that you need to do in order for it to happen. I don't understand why more communities don't get ahead of that, because it puts you into a different stratosphere or like a different area when you can get priced at those levels, right? Like literally
Totally.
cool
Nick,
cats.
I'm on the same page. What I would be doing, airdrop, schmare drop. I'd be taking all of my funds and pay per delist program. You know, you get off the, you delist that thing for 7 days. You know, here's a little, ETH right in your wallet. You know, don't ask, don't tell. You know what I mean? Next thing you know,
delist bank. I'm gonna launch the delist bank where literally it's like get in here, and the more people that delist. Actually, that's one of our upcoming NFT projects, y'all.
The more, the harder you delist, like the more token you get.
Exactly. This is the delist. This is the bear market, the counter bear. We're doing the counter bear. If you get into that action, that you get rewarded.
It's sort of like Safe Moon, like you get punished for selling, rewarded for holding.
Was that how Safe Moon operated?
Yeah.
So is Not a Rug ever going to reveal? Now they have a card going, which is pretty interesting. I didn't realize they had that going.
If they were to do a rug, I think it'd be funny for them to do like a progressive rug where like it evolves over time. Like they had the key and then like there's like a blurry background and then it kind of like deep blurs a few times. Sorry, I'm being silly. Anyways, 0.065.
It was free.
Well, I mean, then they made money.
Who's Not a Rug? That's the real question. No one knows, right? Some people suggested that it was Murat Pak.
That's a nice rumor to spread because it's like hard to, deny that.
It's a nice stupid rumor.
There was another rug before. There were like actual rugs. You remember those?
I also heard that like the director of engineering at Google is behind this project too. I think I heard that as well.
Not a mid pass.
That's a joke.
I know it is.
I was just saying
the art's pretty good. Look at this.
What are you talking about? This is literally, you can download these cards online for free and put your brand on the back of it.
I like the font.
No, this is high quality. This is like Fiverr premium. Like this isn't like the base package. This is like a top Fiverr contractor. You paid like the boost thing. That's another 65.
I like the font.
Dude, you have such a big smile about this. Are you kidding me?
I just love how bothered that you guys are, really you, Nick, when I like the font. I like the art. And you're like, are you kidding me? It's hot garbage. It's hot garbage. Don't buy it. Then all of our audience buys it and they make money.
That's a good font. You're not going to find that shit in Microsoft Word. Like that's like, you got to pay for that font.
You got
like you're on a font license. You can get
it for free. Okay?
No way. Your lease got upselled into like a $39.99 a month font package.
Fair enough.
Yeah, they paid for that font. That's good stuff right there. Also, I like you notice how it has good lighting, good reflection. It spins, but then it holds for about, I'd say, a second, 1.25 seconds, which is nice. Little wiggle. Love the gold chip right there. Premium look on it for me. I'd say if they're putting out this kind of quality on the key itself, the actual project is probably going to exceed expectations in ways that like we can't even imagine right here, right now, just looking at this. Like, is this the next 10 KTF? I mean, I'm not saying it is, but, I'm not saying it isn't. They're off to a strong start here, and they have a lot of optionality of where they can go.
So, well, if it was a blank paper, they'd have even more optionality. So I just feel like, or how many of these are you going to buy?
Well, I mean, the question is not how many of these are you going to buy, like how many of these are you going to hold on to for the rest of your life in your vault, And I'd say more than one, at least, because you just don't know where it's going. Like PAX confirms not involved, but I look at it as a reductive thing. Then how many other artists theoretically could be involved? Okay, we've crossed out Pac, but I have about 30, 40 other popular artists that in theory could be involved with this project, right? We don't know where the art's going. Is people involved? You know what I mean? Is this Ferocious's first attempt at a collection progress? You know, we don't know. So, you know, I'm not buying. I'll probably never buy this project, but I think it's probably going to be one of the best projects we'll see over the next month.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was great advice there. I really appreciate your take on this. This is so ridiculous. I mean, maybe Not a Rug does turn into something, but wasn't Pickles officially like that one started as a rug and then they actually released Pickles?
Yeah, and then it's slow rugged. So it, you know, if you're going to apply that experience here, you definitely want to sell pre-reveal because it's going to go to the fucking gutter.
Micah G said Banksy hasn't confirmed that they aren't involved. So like,
That's
you know,
big.
actually,
That's big.
Banksy's involved with this for sure.
Not confirmed.
Not
I mean,
confirmed either.
That's
yeah.
that's what I meant. Yeah, they haven't confirmed that they aren't involved. You know.
Yeah,
there's a lot of possibilities. There could be pro athletes involved.
Damien Hirst could be involved.
Very possible.
Maybe this was a replacement for.
It's a lot more likely that like he's involved than like someone that's like not an artist. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of people that would less likely to be involved than a popular artist.
Interesting. Yeah. You know, this one is one of those hard reads to tell whether or not you're going to buy into it. I think 10KTF was a smart play. Not a Rug to me is
smarter.
I mean,
if you buy this project and it goes to absolute zero, that's on you. I mean, they said it. They said it in the name. You know.
So, this is a tough one because, yeah, there's a little bit of brilliance there. It was free to mint. Is that the deal? How many secondary sales are there?
Free to mint. Dwayne The Rock Johnson hasn't unconfirmed though. Dwayne The Rock Johnson might be involved.
61 ETH. So they've made 6 ETH. Is it worth doing that? Probably 6 ETH. That's $24,000. That's a great month. That's a great month for you to, you know, buy for a salary to roll that out. I think that's maybe a good week or two. You know?
Yeah, you can definitely afford like, you know, like 2 Fiverr people with that. So that's a good start.
Yeah, this is very fascinating. Interesting. Okay, well, we'll have to think about this one.
Great font.
We provided a ton of alpha. 1 second there. I just wanted to say that was great alpha that we delivered on the Nifty Alpha show. Get it, smash that subscribe button, smash that like button. If you're still watching, that's insane. Congratulations for sticking around. Once in a while, we deliver some alpha, 90% of the time.
But when it's alpha, it's KTF alpha. If you're on the Twitter Spaces in the morning, you're minting Tungsten cubes for a 20xer. And just to answer the tons of questions, Luke Cannon, have we covered Botto? No, we haven't covered Botto, but your boy's farming Botto. I got a deep Botto bag. Tomorrow is the auction, Rags or Riches.
What's the auction? What?
Botto's auctioning its first piece tomorrow.
Wow.
On super rare.
Okay, that's happening quickly.
Moving quick.
I'm enjoying that. And then as a Botto holder, I'm going to get some of that.
They take all the proceeds and then they literally buy Botto and burn it, deflationary token.
How many Bottos are there?
52
Botto tokens.
100 million. I don't know.
All right. Well, this has been real, y'all. You know, some days we're depressed. Some days we're happy.
The day was a good day
for Nick.
Yeah.
It was a good day for Nick.
For me too.
Yeah.
I actually had a gain. I did have a gain. So that was good. But it wasn't the gain that I was hoping for. I need like some 10 ETH gains here, guys, and this is just screwing me right now. Like I'm getting It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough few months there.
Yeah, just get some Botto.
I own some.
You'll be fine.
I don't have as much as you do. I only put in 0.5 ETH. I mean, I could just buy more right now. That is a valid option.
It's an option.
It's It's a valid option.
I may or may not be trying to make a play on the Genesis piece tomorrow. Slide in my DMs. Maybe we go in together.
Interesting. Interesting.
Slide into his DMs.
Join the NFT Alpha Discord for more details.
Join the Nifty Alpha Discord. Join it
For more details.
for more details. Maybe we can all go in as a collective.
Get in the Discord.
Our first DAO play.
DAO, baby. Let's
The
go.
Nifty DAO.
Flip them cubes into some Genesis mints, you know what I'm saying?
We're not going to worry about the legal structure or any of that other stuff. So
Legal schmeagle.
all right, y'all. This has been a great episode. The Nifty Alpha. Have a great day. Enjoy it. And next time, PO, we'll get you with another Nick sandwich.
Nom nom.